The opening match will be between the Eastern University Eagles and the Endicott College Gulls. And now introducing the starting lineups, beginning with the designated visiting team, the Endicott College Gulls. Number 3, Hadley Hellenbrook. Number 7, Megan Murphy. Number 11, Emma Golaski. Number 16, Stephanie Moreau. Number 17, Annie Draper. The libero, number 22, Emma Rule. Number 23, Hannah McGuire. The assistant coaches, Kara Brown and Carly Peterson. Head coach of the Gulls is Tim Byron. Now the designated home team, the Eastern University Eagles. Number 2, Grace Cooper. The libero, number 3, Grace Casagrande. Number 6, Viviana Fragoso. Number 7, Ellie Haran Buhanda. Number 15, Bridget Kelly. Number 21, Logan Martin. Number 23, Hannah Pringle. The assistant coaches are Krista Rogers, Jonathan Pang, Riley Norris, and Maria Horning. Head coach of the Eagles is Mark Birdwhistle. Eastern Eagles, Endicott Gulls, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this opening match.
Welcome everybody to the Tiger Network, where you're watching coverage of the Eastern University Eagles versus Endicott College Gulls in Division III Women's Volleyball. My name is Reed Rosales, and I am happily bringing you this match, starting off the Trinity National Invitational. Trinity always bringing in tough teams, and these two are no different. Eastern out of the MAC Commonwealth, and Endicott out of the Conference of New England. Both teams have their starters at the ready and are ready to kick things off once and for all. Starters for Endicott: Hadley Hellenbrook, Megan Murphy, Amelia Beigel, Emma Golaski, Stephanie Moreau, Emma Rule, and Hannah McGuire. For Eastern, it's Grace Cooper, Grace Casagrande, Viviana Fragoso, Ellie Haran Buhanda, Bridget Kelly, Logan Martin, and Hannah Pringle. Liberos waiting to get onto the court. For Endicott, it's Emma Rule in that green libero outfit, and in white for Eastern, it's one of two Graces on the court, Grace Casagrande. Back to serve for Eastern is Viviana Fragoso. And we are almost underway here in San Antonio. Just got to get the whistle. Up judge signals it. And welcome to the Trinity National Invitational. Fragoso with a very good serve, forces a free ball. First attack from Eastern, big swing on the slide. Eastern strikes quick. Logan Martin, the senior middle blocker out of New Holland, Pennsylvania, puts the Eagles up 1-0. Next serve from Fragoso, another good one. Running the middle are Endicott, nothing coming of it. Long set, forces a tip over. Big swing denied by Eastern. Another quick set, a tip attempt. It doesn't go so well for Hadley Hellenbrook, sophomore outside out of Atlanta, Georgia. As Megan Murphy, the setter, seemingly for, or not Megan Murphy, my bad, wrong roster. Ellie Huron Buhanda is the setter for Eastern. Another good serve from Fragoso. Big swing, that is on the court, in bounds. So that'll end up as a kill for Endicott. Down by 1. And the first player to serve for Endicott is their libero. Slow serve. Endicott with the block. Stops anything offensively happening for Eastern. So Emma Rule will get another chance to serve as the goals tie it 2-2. And next serve curves out of bounds. So freebie for Eastern. As their own libero goes back to serve. Grace Casagrande. Casagrande serve. Very difficult. May force a free ball. A pushover, though, from the middle. A point for Endicott, thanks to the quick thinking of Megan Murphy, senior middle blocker out of Danvers, Massachusetts. And that'll bring on Annie Draper for Endicott. She subs in. Strong serve. Next attack from Eastern doesn't fall. Big swing gets down. Hadley Hellenbrook swinging from that opposite side. Puts it down with authority. Next serve from the goals. Forces an over, just tipped back over. Much too tame, so Eastern gets an attack. Huge swing. Number 23, Anna Pringle. The junior out of East Greenville, Pennsylvania. Absolutely destroyed that one. Much too hot to handle for Emma Rule. A lot of good serves from Eastern thus far. Another free ball for the Eagles. Quick set, the middle is another kill. That one from number 15, Bridget Kelly, the senior middle hitter out of Coatesville, Pennsylvania. So another serve for their setter, Ellie Huron Buhanda. Another difficult serve receive for Endicott. They've been struggling. Quick back set. The swing off the top of the tape makes it a bit easier for Endicott. Forced to put it over off of a not-so-great pass. But a not-so-great set will tie things up. The set just kind of missing Bridget Kelly. A bit too high, and she didn't jump quite high enough. So serving for Endicott is Hadley Hellenbrook. Difficult serve, a bit of miscommunication on the Eastern side. But they are bailed out as Annie Draper swung into the net. She is a freshman right side out of North Kingston, Rhode Island. Now back to serve for Eastern is Trinity Grubber. A good serve. Tip attack from Endicott is picked up by the Eagles. The next swing, great overhand receive. That'll go down as a kill, so making up for her mistake is Annie Draper. And back to serve for Endicott is Megan Murphy. Serve from Murphy. Off the top of the hands of Casagrande. Free ball for Endicott. Quick back set, another huge swing, but a great dig by Casagrande. Eastern tries their own attack, but the cross shot, much too cross. The attack from Mackenzie Boyer, freshman out of East Berlin, Pennsylvania, goes awry. So that means another serve for Megan Murphy. Handled by Eastern. Attack from the middle picked up by Endicott. Casagrande with a great dig on the Endicott attack. But that one too much to handle for Endicott. So Mackenzie Boyer gets her kill. 7-7, a back and forth match here in Calgary thus far. Eastern coming out of St. David's, Pennsylvania. Another really good serve. And a solo stop there. And another Send back from Eastern. Attack from the 3-meter line off of the top of the net. Next swing picked up by the Endicott libero. And the swing from Endicott too far. So make that point for Eastern. Bridget Kelly back to serve yet again. Amarul has picked up some very strong attacks. I think a bit of confusion on the Endicott bench on where that point was going to. Next attack from Eastern, easily handled by Endicott. Their next attack will end as a kill. It's Kelsey Sanborn, junior outside out of Londonderry, New Hampshire. That kill will send back Amelia Beigel, their senior setter out of Amherst, Massachusetts. Mahandra, big swing as she sets the middle. Logan Martin crushed that ball. Eastern leads 9-8. Huron Buhanda doing a good job setting the offense so far. Setting the middle, tool off the block for a kill. Solid connection there. Stephanie Moreau, junior middle blocker, ties it up 9-9. Emma Golaski back to serve for Endicott, sophomore out of Miami Shores, Florida. Big slide attack. Nothing stopping Logan Martin from imposing her will on the Endicott goals right there. So back goes Viviana Fragoso. Back to the first server. Pass close to the net, pushed down by the setter. Very smart play from Hannah McGuire. Freshman setter out of San Jose, California. Getting the call to start as a freshman setter. Serve from Rule. Honda, big swing, but a great dig by Rule, but forces an over. Joust at the net. On Eastern side now. Out of system attack is picked up. Tip is down. So a lot of chaos on the court, but it ends up a point for Endicott, who takes the lead here in the first set. Kill was from Hadley Hellenbrook. Rule serves it long. So 11-11 in the first set. We go back to Grace Casagrande. Libero for Eastern. Graduate student with the serve. A service error for a service error to balance things out. But that now makes the score unbalanced. So Endicott takes a 1-point lead. Very fluid match so far. Hannah McGuire back to serve. Serves it in the net. That is 3 serves in a row that have not gotten to the opponent's side. We'll see if Eastern's Eli Huron Buhanda has better luck. She does. First attack from Endicott is picked up. But the first swing from Hannah Pringle makes it 12-12. Huron Buhanda, next serve. In the net. We are tied 13-13. As service errors are maybe starting to pile up a little bit. Tame serve. Swing. It's going to be point for Endicott as no touch off the blocker. The swing from Hannah Pringle ending up in the net. 14-13, Endicott leading. Next serve, handled well. Andre having to get a bit low to set up the attack. Endicott with the tip, picked up. Big swing, but out of bounds. Eastern wanted a touch, but for Jaylene Lugo, we'll have to wait. That one went out. Timeout called by Eastern. Only down by 2 in the first set. It's been a very fluid match so far. Not much room for a break, as Endicott leading it 15-13. Head coach for Eastern, Mark Birtwistle. Head coach at Eastern for 35 years. So he's got quite a bit of experience with this group. On your camera, or on your screen rather, you see Endicott in their huddle. Head coach for the goals is Tim Byram in his 25th year coaching Endicott College. Endicott has been hitting better. A couple more errors from Eastern so far. Keeping the goals up. Eastern's been really good serving so far. And Endicott's done a great job from not letting many of those serves end up as aces. Not letting any of those serves end up as aces, as a matter of fact. We'll see what Eastern does out of the timeout. Hadley Hellenbrook back to serve for Endicott. Hellenbrook leading Endicott in kills so far in the season. Already has over 100. Block from Endicott. Number 7 and number 17 coming together. That's Megan Murphy and Annie Draper. Stuff that attack from the Eagles. So a 4-0 scoring run for the goals. Next serve from Hellenbrook, really strong. Muhanda going to Pringle, tips it over, and that'll get down as the pass from McGuire was not the best. Mark that down as a kill for Hannah Pringle. High fives going all around as subbing in for Eastern is Trinity Grubber. Senior defensive specialist with the serve. McGuire, quick set. Great dig by Grubber. Bit of a tame attack from Eastern. That one doesn't fall. Draper gets blocked. Number 14 and number 15 for Eastern coming together. That's Mackenzie Boyer and Bridget Kelly. Block Annie Draper's attack. And that'll be an ace. Put that one in the stands and on the scoreboard. A good serving run so far from the defensive specialist, Trinity Grubber. Another great serve. Tack tool off the block. It's put up. Maybe a free ball. It is. Goals running into each other. Thrown over. Great dump from Endicott. It is 16-17. Endicott leading. Cutting off that 3-0 scoring run from Eastern. Hannah McGuire, young setter, but very crafty. Float serve, not well. Tip from the middle. It's going to be a free ball for Eastern. Honda setting the middle again. If it didn't work once, just try it again. Bridget Kelly with the kill. She'll go back to serve for Eastern now. 17-17. Another tough serve. Ace for Eastern. I feel like it was bound to happen eventually. They were serving too well not to get a couple service aces. Timeout called by Endicott. You get a look at the huddle for Eastern, and you can see head coach Mark Birtwistle sitting down. Looking back at the stats. Both teams have 12 digs. 2 aces for Eastern. It has been very good serving from Eastern. A good serve doesn't necessarily have to be an ace. They put Endicott out of system a couple times. A couple more errors for Eastern. Endicott trying to take advantage of that, along with Endicott just generally hitting better. Leading in kills so far for the match. Logan Martin and Hannah Pringle for Eastern both have 3 kills, and Hadley Hellenbrook has 3 kills for Endicott. As time starts to run out, Endicott is ready to break their huddle and get back out on the court. Trying to come back from a 1-point deficit. Eastern rejoins the court as well. Buzzer goes off. The aforementioned player, Bridget Kelly, back to serve. Good receive from Rule. A tip from the 3-meter line. Big swing. It's going to be a bump set. Bit of a down ball sent over by Endicott. Now Endicott gets a free ball. Eastern not able to make anything of that attack. Swing from Draper, picked up by Buhanda. Down ball sent over by Eastern. But Eastern gets a free ball as the receptions have been lacking a little bit. Good cover from Draper. It's still up, and another free ball. Buhanda setting the middle. Solo block from number 16, Stephanie Moreau. 18-18. Can't get much more back and forth than this. The Covenant Volleyball team, which will be playing after this match, is getting a good match to watch. And setting the middle, the tip cannot be covered by Rule. Smart thinking by Huron Buhanda. So now back to serve is Grace Cooper for Eastern. One of 3 Graces on the Eastern roster. The serve picked up well by Endicott. Huge swing from the middle. Kelsey Sanborn. Look at that, right near the back line where no one was. 19-19. Number 11 back to serve for Endicott. Emma Galaski. Part of a very geographically diverse Endicott squad from Miami Shores, Florida. Slide attack. Great kill from number 21, Logan Martin. And really, Ellie Huron Buhanda has been such an impressive setter early on in this match. She already has, coming into this match, 241 assists. So she knows how to work her offense. Bump set, push down. Point for Eastern. They don't touch it. And Coach Byram not happy about it. Appeals to the down judge, but they keep the point for Eastern. Tough serve. Can they make an attack on it? Nope, forced to push it over. Huron Buhanda, another side attack from Eastern. Great one-arm dig from Casagrande. Eastern gets an attack. Tool off the block for a kill. Unlucky for Endicott. Eastern goes up by 3. That was all made possible by Grace Casagrande. Timeout called by Endicott. And Coach Byram. As the Gulls find themselves down by 3. According to the Massey ratings, Eastern is the favorite in this match against the Gulls. But still a very close match being played here in Calgar Gym. Endicott traveling from New England, Massachusetts area Really could have played this one in New York. Truly a neutral site here in San Antonio. See the stats on your screen. Hitting percentage. Sure, both sides would like it to be a little better, but as long as Eastern can win the set, I'm sure they won't be complaining much about it. And Eastern back on the court. Endicott is getting back on the court as well. Back to serve for Eastern is Viviana Fragoso. The defensive specialist gives her serve. Dump from McGuire, completely sent back by Eastern. They were ready. Next swing off of an Eastern blocker, so another attack attempt. Great dig by Casagrande. Swing from Pringle, denied. Pringle will try again. Touch off the block, kept up. Free ball for Eastern. Setter dump from Eastern, it doesn't fall. Tip attempt in the net. Eastern goes up, out of the timeout yet again. Stephanie Moreau was the one trying to tip that for Endicott, but nothing coming from it. 23-19. Good serve. Big bump set. And that swings in the net. Too sharp of an angle from Hadley Hellenbrook. So Fragoso will have an opportunity to end this set here. 24-19, set point for Eastern. Tough serve. When it's set, free ball for Eastern. Andra, slight attack is picked up by Endicott and ends up between Pringle and the net. So Endicott not done just yet. They cut off the 5-0 scoring run from the Eagles. It will be up to Emma Rule to be perfect at the serving line. Uhanda setting Pringle, big swing. And Hannah Pringle opens a can of victory as Eastern wins set one, 25-20. Switch sides here in San Antonio. Hannah Pringle really put that one down with authority. She and Logan Martin for Eastern lead the Eagles in kills with 5 apiece. Meanwhile, for Endicott, Hadley Hellenbrook leads the goals and kills with 3. Eastern, very impressive under their setter, Ellie Hiran-Buhanda. Graduate student out of Denver, Colorado. She has been just setting so well. Very, very seldomly does a ball she touch not go the way she wants. You can see the highlights on your screen. So the kill from Pringle there. Bridget Kelly getting some kills in. And you see Endicott really liking that attack from Annie Draper on the right side. Very competitive first set, but Eastern just pulling away at the end. This is a invitational with over 100 years of coaching experience between the 4 head coaches of these squads. The Trinity Invitational this year welcomes, of course, the hosts, Trinity University, Covenant College, Eastern University, and Endicott College. So 2 teams from the Northeast and 2 teams from the South. You can see the Eagles on your screen right now. Endicott out of Beverly, Massachusetts. And Eastern, as I said before, from St. David's, Pennsylvania. So having to come quite a ways to make it here in San Antonio. For Endicott, their previous weekend out, they went 1-2. They had a victory against Maine Maritime before dropping 2 matches, one against Colby. That one they dropped in 4 sets, and then they were swept by nationally ranked MIT. MIT came down here for, can't remember if it was the Fall Classic or the Trinity National Invitational, but came down here to play the Tigers as well. Really good team, the Engineers. For the Eagles of Eastern, their last weekend, really their last week, they played a match on Friday and a match on Tuesday this week. Dropped their match to Haverford College in 5 sets. But then they beat Muhlenberg, swept them out of their home gym. Now they're here in San Antonio, so a lot of traveling for both these sides. Both squads are getting ready for set 2. Don't see any major changes. Kelsey Sanborn is starting on the court for Endicott, so that's a change. Looking at the rest of their squad, it looks like everything else is the same. Annie Draper is also starting on the court for set 2. So a couple of changes for Endicott. And Hannah McGuire serves things off. First attack. What power does Hannah Pringle have? She crushed that ball. It is 1-0, Eastern leading. Back to Grace Casagrande. Her serve. Handled by Endicott. Huge swing, but a great dig from Grace Cooper. Good pancake dig from Endicott. Big swing. Bit of a joust at the net. It's going to be a point for Eastern as they are going to call, I believe, a reach over, or maybe Hadley Hellenbrook touched the net. Either way, point for Eastern. That serve too long, so freebie for Endicott. See if they can use this opportunity. It is Hadley Hellenbrook back to serve. And she serves it in the net. 3-1, Eagles leading. Back on the court for Eastern. As they serve it. Swing from Draper, forces an over. With a lot of power on that one. Draper will try again. That'll be a kill for Endicott. And then Draper drops the hammer on that ball. It was Jaylene Lugo back on the court for Eastern. Serve from Emma Rule. And Pringle puts that one under Hellenbrook. So some really good play from Hannah Pringle so far. Make that kill number 7 for her in this match. Serve from Trinity Grubber. Wire setting up Draper, denied. Down ball sent over. Mohanda, good set, but attack picked up by Endicott. Draper's next attack picked up by the setter. So a bump set forced. That one doesn't work out for Eastern, but that one does. Number 15 and number 19 for Eastern, blocking that attack from Endicott. Bridget Kelly and Jaylene Lugo. So Eastern off to a bit of a lead here in the second set early on. Maybe a bit tough to track, but good eyes from Endicott as the big arcing serve from Grubber is out. It's very wise to let that one go. Back to serve for the goals. is number 9, Amelia Bagel. Tip attack from Eastern. Very fortunate for Endicott to even get that one back over. But Bridget Kelly and the Eagles shut down any sort of momentum that Endicott may have been looking for. It is Bridget Kelly back to serve. And making sure things are right at the scorer's table. As the down judge, talking with someone at the scorer's table. Good serve, and that's an ace. 7-3. Bridget Kelly. Next serve from Eastern. A little serve off the tape there. Errant attack from Endicott. Puts the Eagles up just a little bit more. Eagles starting to fly away from the goals here in the second set. Really good serve. Big bump set. And a bit of a free ball. Unassisted kill for Logan Martin. Eastern up 9-3. I'd have to guess that if Eastern gets another kill here, that Endicott will be forced to call a timeout. Big swing. That day isn't today yet, though. Kelsey Sanborn crushed that ball. It's 9-4. New player into the game for Endicott. Ava Grace Dresbach. Freshman out of Pawcatuck, Connecticut. Fun town name. Overforced by Eastern. Bump set. Good run up, but an even better block from Endicott. Mackenzie Boyer cannot get her kill, so Endicott trying to get some momentum. Except from Dresbach versus a bump set. That's going to be an ace for Endicott and Dresbach. They've been trying to go to Jaylene Lugo on the Eastern side. Very close, but wisely watched by the Eagles. They used their eagle eyes to notify that that one was going out. 10-6, Eastern leading. Quick serve from Grace Cooper. McGuire, not the best set. Forced free ball for Eastern. McGuire will try again. That one too close to the net. End up Eastern's point. So Hannah McGuire, freshman, having a bit of setting issues. See if she can clean those up. A good serve. Quick set the middle. That one definitely worked. Good bounce back from the freshman setter. Megan Murphy back out on the court for Endicott. 6-foot middle blocker. Oh man, that was close. What a good duck by Grace Casagrande. Pulling off the matrix move to watch that one sail out. It is Viviana Fragoso back to serve for the Eagles. Handled well by Endicott. And again, offset, forced free ball, slide attack. And man, you can't do it much better than that. Logan Martin, senior out of New Holland, Pennsylvania, gets herself another kill. That's kill number 7 for her. And really, you are seeing a battle between two worlds here, as the setter for Eastern, Ellie Huron Buhanda, is a graduate student. Meanwhile, Hannah McGuire setter for Endicott is a freshman. And while both have been playing very well, sometimes there are moments where you can see the experience of Huron Buhanda coming through. This timeout called by Endicott. Wanting to figure something out as that hitting percentage has dropped a bit. Need to bring it up a bit in order to get back into the second set. They're done with their timeout. Eastern will take some more time, however. The assists for McGuire. About 9.3 per set. Her total assists for the year so far, 225. So two teams that rely on their main setter to do a lot of the work. Makes that position very important. McGuire, smart play. Casagrande had the last attempt at it, could not get it to go in the air. And now McGuire will try and make things up at the service line. Goes through her routine, her serve. Very good one. Big bump set, free ball for Endicott. McGuire, smart choice for McGuire. Hadley Hellenbrook crushed that. So good choices being made by McGuire. She has 14 service aces on the year coming into this match. It is her at the service line currently. Add another one to the total. She perfectly split the seam between two Eagles who were frozen on that serve. 13-10, Endicott trying to get their way back into this one. Another good serve. Free ball for Endicott. McGuire, right back set. Swing from Draper. That one handled. Pushed down by the middle. Bump set. Free ball for Eastern. Buhanda, big swing for Pringle. And just barely out. So Endicott, all things coming up for the goals. 4-0 scoring run currently. Serve from McGuire. Miracle that that one got back over. Big swing. Can anyone pick it up? Yes, they can. Out of system attack, but a good one from Pringle. Pushed over, but picked up by Casagrande. Ron Buhanda setting up the slide attack, but that one is handled. That one isn't. Tool off the block for a kill. Endicott just down by one. Timeout called by Eastern. They have to face the facts that Endicott is currently on a 5-0 scoring run. What a bounce back from McGuire. Thought maybe for a moment that perhaps nerves were getting the better of her, but nope, bounce back. Really good serving. Makes it so her team just down by one. Volleyball, of course, the ultimate team sport in many ways. One player can't do it all. You have to rely on everyone on the court. And when you run a system that is very reliant on one setter, a lot of pressure gets put on them. But McGuire handling herself very well for a freshman. Both sides getting back on the court. The bird fight continues as we determine who would win, an eagle or a seagull. McGuire serves into the net. So freebie for Eastern. Sends back Grace Casagrande. Libero for Eastern to serve. A good run of serves from McGuire. Her set. Definitely not the attack they intended, but they'll take it. Endicott gets the kill. I think she may have wanted to set Megan Murphy, but Annie Draper was the one who ended up just pushing it over. Little dribbler off the net is an ace for Hadley Hellenbrook. 14-14. Got a football score right now here in the second set. Too far. Freebie for Eastern. As Endicott's 8th service error. Ali Huron Buhanda back to serve. Picked up by Rule. First swing from Draper is sent back. Next attack from Endicott picked up by the Eagles. McGuire going to the other side. It's sent back by the Eagles again. But now a free ball for Endicott. McGuire going to Draper. And that block from the Eagles just much too pesky. They finally put that ball on the ground, blocking Draper. Good serve. Bit of a free ball for Eastern. Hannah Pringle, big swing. One touch off the block makes it easier to handle. Attack from the 3-meter line is a kill. Great back row attack from Hadley Hellenbrook. Should be Hellenbrook's 7th kill of this match. Emma Rule back to serve. Senior out of Duxbury, Massachusetts. Set the middle. Usually works out. Bridget Kelly for Eastern gets the kill. So this second set has been close. Endicott had to really claw their way back into this one after being down by a bit. Trinity Grubber serving for Eastern. Forces an over. Honda. Attack picked up by Endicott. Next swing. Draper's attack much too tame. Endicott will get another attack. Cross-court shot, a bit too cross-court. Eastern starting to pull away again. Got Mackenzie Boyer on the opposite side for Eastern. Another tough serve. Draper's attack picked up by Huron Buhanda. Good attack from Boyer, but even better pickup from Hellenbrook. Just kind of have to push it over, but it works out for Mackenzie Boyer. First year out of East Berlin, Pennsylvania. Forces another Endicott timeout. Some really good rotations for the Eagles. They are up by 4. Looking a little similar to the second set, having a bit earlier though. Endicott has come back. They had a really good showing out of the timeout last time they were forced to call one. See if they can do more of the same after this timeout. The kill leaders for Eastern is still Logan Martin and Hannah Pringle, both sharing 7 kills. For Endicott, it is Hadley Hellenbrook. She leads the team with 7 kills. Hannah McGuire, 12 digs. Doing a very good job so far. Very talented freshman. McGuire is. Very good all-around player. Leads the team not only in assists, that's pretty obvious, she's the setter, but also in digs per set. Also very good from the service line as well. First attack from Endicott, picked up. Next swing from Boyer, dig by Rule. Attack from Hellenbrook on the back row in the net. 20-15. Eastern up by 5. Bit of adjustment to the equipment. Trinity Grubber. Back set from McGuire. Slight attack. Great dig by Casagrande. Next swing from Lugo is sent back. Pushed over by Eastern. Bump set. That tip. Tough to handle. At a system attack. Dig by Hellenbrook. Next swing. Too far. That was Kelsey Sanborn on that attempt. Eastern now up by 6. Trying to serve it short, but it was a bit too short from Grubber. So Endicott will have the ball back in their hands to serve. Amelia Beigel, although affectionately called Bagel by her team, as they chant her name. Bump set, big swing from Boyer. That one is blocked by Endicott. Thought for a moment that that was going to be tooled to go all the way out, but nope, hit the ground. 21-17. Can Endicott make an impressive comeback yet again? Next serve from Beigel. It's at the middle, but too far. So Endicott only down by 3 now. Bridget Kelly's attack too strong. Next serve from Beigel. Very close to the net. Free ball, really tough free ball. Not really a free ball at all. Swing from Boyer. Can anyone pick it up? No, they cannot. 22-18. Eastern leading. They won set 1, 25-20. Wanting to go up 2 sets. And a conversation between the up judge and the down judge. So both teams will huddle up and talk. Serious conversation between the officials. Coach Byram wanting to take a look back at that last play. Maybe they were calling for something, but I don't think they're gonna win that appeal. And Coach Byram will send the down judge back to the up judge. So more conversing between our officials. Now back to Coach Byram for another conversation. Looking back and seeing what they're trying to contest there. I'm not quite sure. Here they're contesting that an eagle touched the net. But that appeal does not go anywhere. Miss set from Hiran Buhanda. Bit too high for the player she wanted to attack. So back to serve for Endicott is Ava Grace Dresbach. Freshman out of Pawcatuck, Connecticut. Honda, good back set. A good attack, but picked up by Endicott. So another attack for Eastern. Much bigger swing. Nearly hitting the fire alarm. You may want the fire department because Jaylene Lugo's spike probably set that ball on fire. So now the serve from Grace Cooper. Wire quick set the middle. Now it's going to be point for Endicott. Good tool. Serve from Stephanie Moreau. And going to the opposite side. Nothing happening there. Big swing from Hellenbrook, picked up by Eastern. Center dump from Buhanda. And another dump attempt from Endicott. So setters playing mind games. Next attack, great dig. Attack from the back row. Cooper there to cover. Mackenzie Boyer. Tool off the block at the top of the hands for a kill. Set point for Eastern. As the Eagles threatening to go up by 2 sets. By identical scores nonetheless. The serve from Fragoso is an ace. So ditto for Eastern as they win set 2, just like they won set 1, 25-20. Switch sides one more time. You can see the highlights on your screen. And Eastern, maybe we got Edwin Diaz in the building, but Eastern looking to close this one out here in set 3. Get the sweep and make sure they're rested because they do play back-to-back matches today here in CalGuard Gym. After this, they play Covenant. They do get a bit of a break. Say this game or this match ends at somewhere around 1. Their next match is slated for 3:30. We would have to go way, way, way overtime to somehow miss that one. As the control room now groans at me completely jinxing the start time. We would have to set some sort of record. We'd have to set multiple records to actually get to that point. So I would say it's very unlikely. Leading in kills for the Eagles is Logan Martin and Hannah Pringle still. Still both with 7 kills. With Endicott, Hadley Hellenbrook leading in 7 kills. And yeah, no, the control room definitely letting me know that they are not happy with what I have said about the start times. The entire time. Endicott and Eastern have been playing a very good match the entire time. But Eastern in both sets has just pulled away near the end to really get the win. Assistant coaches for the Eagles are Krista Rogers, Jonathan Pang, Riley Norris, and Maria Horning. Assistant coach is for Endicott, Kara Brown, and Carly Peterson. So got a student manager on here, Addie Moore. But both teams back on the court. New face on the court for Endicott, Francesca Batek. She is a sophomore middle blocker, 6 foot, out of Rochester, New York. Casagrande back on the court for the Eagles. We are just waiting for Rule to get back on the court for the goals. So even though you can have two liberos potentially, neither side has dressed two liberos, still running with their one. One of the two really major rule changes in college volleyball, the other one being the double change rule. Tip attack by Draper, handled by Eastern. First swing from Pringle, chipping it off of a goal. So a good kill from Hannah Pringle. I say double change, I really mean like the double violation has changed, not the double substitution. McGuire setting Helen Brook. And really a good defense from Eastern. That was a wicked tool off of the block. But Helen Brook gets the last laugh. A sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. Ties this third set up 1-1. Helen Brook now to serve. And the net. It is 2-1. Eastern leading. So now Grace Casagrande back to serve for the Eagles. And that float serve did float, just a bit too far. So a service error for a service error makes it 2-2. Emma Rule will try to break the service error streak. She does, with a good serve at that. Swing for Pringle. Off the top of the hands. Gets down for the kill, Hannah Pringle. And she has been so good for the Eagles so far. 9 kills in the match for her now. The serve from Huron Buhanda. Joust at the net, sent back over to the Endicott side. Thought for a moment that one of the Eagles got a pancake dig, but no. Annie Draper will be credited with a kill on the much softer attack. So now back to serve for the goals is Amelia Beigel. The bagel chance coming from the Endicott bench. Really good serve from Beigel. Eastern just could not handle that one. The bagel chance return. Off the top of the hands on the overhead receive attempt. Pringle out of system attack. It was still so strong. And that's going to be a point for Eastern. Ava Grace Dresbach tried to put it over, but it rolled off the net. And back onto the Endicott side. They had already touched it 3 times, so nobody could even cover it. Trinity Grubber, senior defensive specialist, with the serve. Good dig by Casagrande. Difficult dig from Rule. Free ball for the Eagles. It's at the middle. Bridget Kelly with the kill. When they have gone to her, she has responded quite well. Next serve. Handled well by Endicott. And that's going to be a kill for Endicott. So we keep going back and forth here in Calgar Gym. It is 5-5. Endicott trying not to go quietly. Serve from Dresbach. Mohandra. What a great set. What a great kill from Jaylene Lugo. One of a couple graduate students. This is a very experienced Eastern team. And that's going to be an ace. Pass way too close to the net for McGuire to really do anything with. Serve from Bridget Kelly. Nearly forces an over. McGuire pushes it down. Freshman showing off her IQ. Now on the court for Endicott, back to serve, is Abby Downs. Downs is a sophomore. Her serve is handled very well. And one arm bump set from Endicott. Big swing, but a block. Jaylene Lugo gets denied. But good coverage from Eastern makes it so that they are able to get the last laugh ultimately. It is 8-6, Eastern leading. Grace Cooper back to serve. Sophomore out of Collegeville, Pennsylvania. Dwyer pushing it over. Big bump set. That swing is out. Good attempt from Mackenzie Boyer, just not catching the back line. 8-7. Hannah McGuire back to serve. She had a really nice time at the service line in the last set. And the setter dump. I'm sure Huron Buhanda saw that. There was a massive hole in the center of Endicott's court. Makes the setter dump very easy. So Eastern has Viviana Fragoso back to serve. But free point for Endicott. Another service error. Had quite a bit of service errors. Good serve receive from Cooper. And a Pringle. Oh my goodness. That one hit off of one of the Endicott players into the scorer's table. Hit that ball any harder would break the scorer's table. At least the paneling on the front of it. Casagrande with the serve. Back row attack off of the side of Fragoso. End up as a kill for Endicott. Now Fragoso kind of really just shouldered the ball. 10-9, Eastern leading. 11-9, Eastern still leading. Another service error. So now the serve from the Eastern setter. Back-to-back service errors. Seen that a couple of times now. So no luck for Ellie Huron Buhanda. That'll be Amelia Beigel back to serve for Endicott. Not getting the bagel chance this time. Oh, a little bit. Got it near the end. That's going to be a kill for Jaylene Lugo. That graduate student out of East Petersburg, Pennsylvania. Is having herself a nice match. Herself a couple of kills. Been targeted a couple of times. And another service error. We are up to, what is that? 19 service errors? 12-11, Eastern leading. Quick talk with the down judge with the scorer's table. Tough serve. Big bump set. Eastern able to get an attack off, but a great dig. Back row attack. That had a lot of power on it. Unfortunately for Ava Grace Dresbach, did not have the accuracy. 13-11, Eastern Eagles up. Bridget Kelly's serve, received by Dresbach. Endicott just losing the accuracy. Stephanie Moreau will be tagged with the attacking error there. Serve from Kelly. Nearly an ace. And not quite sure if that was in or out, but Endicott plays it. Setting the middle. Endicott able to pick it up. Bump set. Big swing, but a great dig from Weigel. Hellenbrook gets the kill for Endicott. Very important kill there. As you have to imagine, Eastern wins that point, they would have quite a bit of momentum on their side. Nothing swings momentum quite like winning a very long rally. Back to serve is Abby Downs for Endicott. Sophomore out of Billerica, Massachusetts. And head coach for Eastern, Mark Birtwistle, having some grievances with the call. But that appeal not going through. Ace for Endicott. 14-13. Abby Downs puts it down. And she'll try to put it down again. Downs next serve. Handled much better. Huge swing, but it is saved by Downs and put back over onto the Eastern side. And picked up by Dresbach. McGuire setting Hellenbrook. Hellenbrook covers. And a joust won by Endicott. 14-14. Really exciting stuff here in CalGuard Gym. Francesca Batek was the one to win that joust. So another Abby Downs serve on the way. Through the hands of Jaylene Lugo. Ace for Abby Downs. 15-14, Endicott in the lead. Honda going back to Lugo. Lugo got dug. Next attack from Eastern, much softer approach. Free ball for the Eagles. Quick setting the middle for the kill. Logan Martin. That is kill number 8 for her. I'll bring back one of the 3 Graces back to the court. Grace Cooper for Eastern. Cooper's serve. Toughly handled. Hellenbrook's attack ranges long. Eastern up by 1, 16-15. Timeout called by Endicott. Coach Byram wanting to talk things over with the goals. Birtwistle talking to his team. making sure they're ready to come out of this timeout and take this third set. Get the sweep. Get some more time to rest before they have to play Covenant College. Coach Bert Whistle, 35 years at the helm of Eastern. And somehow he is not the most tenured coach at this Invitational. Back to serve is Grace Cooper for Eastern. Good serve, McGuire. Quick set for Hellenbrook. Hellenbrook covers herself after she gets stuffed. Hellenbrook attacks again. That one sent back over to Endicott's side. Hellenbrook, another attack. Tool off the block, just at the net. Won by Eastern, but Endicott keeps it alive. Free ball for the Eagles. On the slight attack in the net. 16-16. Endicott ends up with the point. It'll be the setter for Endicott back to serve. The young Hannah McGuire, freshman out of San Jose, California. A bit closer to home here in San Antonio than she normally is over in Beverly, Massachusetts. Just at the net, won by Endicott. As 6-foot Francesca Batek squares up against 5'10" Eli Huron Buhanda. Another serve for McGuire. Really good serve. Smartly pushed over with great speed. Probably ends up with Eastern getting that point because of that. 17-17. Back to Viviana Fragoso. Junior out of La Mirada, California. Strong serve. Down ball sent over. Lucky for Endicott. Takes a very odd bounce off the net. They are up 18-17. Hadley Hellenbrook back to serve for the goals. Service ace for Hellenbrook. 19-17. Coach Bert Whistle talking to his team as they wisely watch the serve go out of bounds. 18-19. Endicott certainly does not have a comfortable lead. Grace Casagrande, the libero, with the ace, ties things up. Now the service aces are kind of flying everywhere. 19-19. Can Casagrande do it again? Really good serve. Swing from Draper's in the net. Timeout called by Endicott. Eastern first to 20 here in this third set. Endicott does not want to repeat the same trajectory that the first two sets went, where they were really close with Eastern until the very end when Eastern went on a run and took sets 1 and 2 by the same score, 25-20. Right now, the Eagles are on a 3-0 scoring run. Coach Bert Whistle advising his team. You can see them on your screen right now. Hitting 181 as a team are the Eagles. Meanwhile, Endicott hitting only 83. You're gonna wanna see some offensive power out of the timeout from Endicott. We'll see who they go to. Hannah Pringle is on the court for the Eagles, so it is a strong offensive rotation. Endicott's going to have to watch out. Casagrande serve. McGuire going to Dresbach. Lucky tool. 20-20. Amarul back to serve for Endicott. The senior trying to come in clutch for the goals. That serve receive shanked. Another ace. This time for Emma Rule. Timeout called by Eastern. So not a lot of time has passed. Leading in kills for Endicott is still Hadley Hellenbrook. She has 11. Meanwhile, for Eastern, Hannah Pringle, the only one with double-digit kills. She has 10. Logan Martin not far behind with 8 kills. Bridget Kelly for Eastern has 3 service aces. And Endicott has spread their service aces very evenly. Abby Downs and Hadley Hellenbrook are the only ones with multiple service aces. 6 blocks for Endicott throughout this match. It's been very good. Eastern hitting 280 this set. Endicott hitting 138. Well, for Endicott, they have guaranteed that they are at least not going to lose this set 25-20. But can they finish off the Eagles? Emma Rule will serve us out of the timeout. She gets the okay. Rule serve. It's a tough one. Bump set for Pringle. Can't use full power. Drives back. Touch off the block. Set the middle. Bridget Kelly again. 21-21. What a good offensive showing for the middle of Eastern. Ellie Huron Buhanda back to serve for the Eagles. Serves it in the net. Really not anything you want to do right there. Last thing you want to do in such a close finish here in the third set. Amelia Beigel back to serve. Bagel getting the chance. And Kelly Bridget again. Or Bridget Kelly, rather. Another kill for her. It's 22-22. Trinity Grubber back to serve for the Eagles of Eastern. Back set from McGuire. Good dig by Casagrande. Bridget Kelly, another kill out of the middle. Eastern up 23-22. Bridget Kelly really catching fire now. Next serve, a good one. You set your middle, then we'll set ours, says McGuire. Endicott ties things up 23-23. Stephanie Moreau with the kill there. Serve from Dresbach. Buhanda going to Bridget Kelly, much too tame of an attack. Hadley Hellenbrook, really good dig by Casagrande. McGuire going to Hellenbrook. Set point, Endicott. Ava Grace Dresbach. An opportunity to push this into a fourth set. It's set up high. Big bump set. It's going to be a free ball for Endicott. We had some Eagles colliding with each other. Hellenbrook with a much softer approach. Bump set. The attack picked up by Hellenbrook. Trying to swing on 2. Doesn't go so well. McGuire going to Hellenbrook. Big swing, but sent back. Set the middle. That one set back. A block for Eastern. Anyone here order some extra volleyball? Well, you're getting it. Bridget Kelly back to serve for Eastern, as our new target for points is 26. Really good serve, nearly another ace. Free ball for the Eagles. Swung from the middle. Big kill for Logan Martin. Match point for Eastern. Bridget Kelly, her serve. It'll be a bump set. Free ball for Eastern. Can they finish off Endicott? Swing from the middle, not quite. But they get another free ball, another opportunity. Buhanda, big swing from Lugo is picked up. Hellenbrook's swing is dug. Next swing, tough pass, it's in the net. Too many touches. Mackenzie Boyer and the Eastern Eagles win the Battle of the Birds. They sweep Endicott out of Calgary Gym. Set 3 is won 26-24. The last set much more contentious than the first two. As you watch the highlights on your screen, I'll run you through some of the stats here in this match. The leaders in kills for the match. Hadley Hellenbrook led both sides in kills with 12. And then for Eastern, Hannah Pringle and Logan Martin. Pringle had 10 kills. Martin had 9. Bridget Kelly had 8 kills. And Mackenzie Boyer had 6. Hannah McGuire doing really well in this match, the young setter. It was truly a chess match between two very skilled setters at different points in their college careers, as Ellie Iran Buhanda and Hannah McGuire really went toe-to-toe with each other. Buhanda getting the better of the freshman, though. We will take a bit of a break here on the Tiger Network. The next match in the Trinity Invitational is Eastern versus Covenant. That one's slated to start at 3:30, so you got quite a bit of time between this match and that match. Of course, Eastern fans, that's the next match for Eastern. Back-to-back games for them. Endicott fans, tune in at hopefully 6 o'clock, where Endicott will be playing the hosts of this Invitational, the Trinity Tigers, in a really, really exciting match, I'm sure. For everyone in the control room, on replay, Lourdes Torres and Yanel working switchboard for this match. Thank you very much. And the big man downstairs in the control room, Josh Machagemba, making this all possible for everyone here at the Tiger Network. I've been Reed Rosales. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we will see you in a couple of hours for Eastern versus Covenant.